ఏదప్పా ఈసీ నేను ఫ్యాన్ ఆఫ్ చేస్తున్నా.
ମାନେ ଜନ୍ମ ହେଇଥିଲେ ପୁରା କ୍ଲିୟର ଦେଖାଯିବ। ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ଏଇଟା 2000 ନାଇଁ ପ୍ଲେଲିଷ୍ଟ ପଳେଇଛି ତ FAO TV।
What are they gonna do? Something that time will answer.
ନା ଖାଇ ରହିଲ ତ
ପ୍ଲେଲିଷ୍ଟ ଏଠି ଅଛି। ପଡ଼ିଯାଇଥିବ। रहेगा पैसे मेरे कुछ तो कमा।
So here we are going really strong and steady at this point in time. So here we are back in the com box. As you guys can see the 3-0 in no time. The KISS absolutely in perfect condition as they have taken a 3-goal lead. This seems to be a perfect start to this match. I mean, if you can attack in this manner, stay this dominant, why not? You would be one of the best teams moving ahead, and that's why, in fact, if you can create that kind of a domination, right? That's why you're placed in this stage of this tournament at this point in time. There is no second thought about it. Once again, heads it away, but the defense should eventually clear it out. They're playing it on here. Jersey number 18, sprinting forward, puts in the cross, and just the finish remains. Oh, very well stopped. Very well stopped. That is some goalkeeping from the keeper. Very good athleticism showcase in the end to save a goal. But eventually, I think he would be, uh, trying to get his confidence back because when you've conceded 3 goals, yes, your defense plays a huge part, but more importantly, than your defense, uh, the keeper always has that accountability, right? Generally, they tend to be accountable, but it's more a team game than a game of individuals, right? So the cross coming in off the corner, but they get the possession back, and the defense will clear the ball, and we will start from base as the ball moves on to jersey number 4, the defender. Oh, plays it well, but holding the possession is very, very important. I think that is one aspect of the game that will really benefit them.
Kishore Club. Kishore Club.
That should be a goal kick. Chips it in the air, and there is a brilliant piece of work, sprinting forward, and eventually the defense will put it out for a corner, and we will have yet again a set piece opportunity in the form of a corner.
स्ट्राइकर दौड़ पर नहीं स्टैमिना नहीं
The good thing about KSS is that all they're doing is they're playing a synchronized game, and that game plan is letting them to do wonders, and I think that is reflected on the scorecard as well. As the scoreline is 3-0, and we're just into the 17th minute of the game, then you would definitely know what is the level of dominance that they've shown. Lays it past. We'll pass it on. And there you go. There are a few empty spaces that they're exploiting at this point in time. The cross comes in. All that remains is the finish. We take the shot, just try to go inside the box. He takes the shot. The crossbar comes in the middle as a huddle, but eventually they'll get back the possession. Then that is 4-0, and that should be 4-0 as we can see. So eventually they have got yet another goal, and all their hard work has been rewarded once again. In fact, initially that shot had to be appreciated, but on the rebound, all the players surrounding the ball were ready, and that is very very important because if you're going to always be ready for the rebound, right? You always can see that as a scoring opportunity, and exactly that's what has happened over there. And eventually they've got the goal. Right. So what is, I mean, let's be very honest, right? There is a lot of time. There is a lot of time left in this game. Close to 71 minutes and nearly in excess of 25 minutes left in the first half. So why not, if the Kishore Sporting Club can actually try to uh, attack for a while, right? Attack for a while and maybe try to do things in a better manner. If they can have that one or two uh, instances of play that they can dominate or maybe have possession of the ball, it's going to really benefit them. And maybe you never know, one or two scoring opportunities, and let's say that you go into the halftime break with 4-2 with two more goals, and you can actually have maybe the shift in momentum, right, for this Kishore Sporting Club, and they can actually try to even equalize this. And a comeback is always possible, right? You cannot rule out comebacks. If I could remember one instance where was when Robert Lewandowski scored 5 goals within nearly the span of 10 minutes, right? To give to put in Bayern Munchen forward in a Champions League game. So that really, moments like those can literally change the scenario. So how far can they do it is what time will answer, is one question that time should answer us. There you go. Oh, does well, does really well, but eventually that should be a throw in. Looks like that throw in should be to Kishore Sporting Club. Yes, they do take the throw in, puts it forward, and that should be offside, is it? Yeah, looks to be offside. Passes on the ball onto the right side of the defense. Oh, that's well done. That is a very good interception. That is an excellent interception. I mean, I am a firm believer that you know every time you see an interception in a football match, right, in a football game, I think the amount of impact that an interception has in football is highly underrated. Because I think at the end of the day, right, if you can pull off a tackle in an easier manner, right, I think that will be through an interception. And for those interceptions, I really do think that you know uh, from both the ends, it's always about thinking that, right, you always are alert at the ball. You're watching the ball well. You're looking to look at all the possibilities and make use of those possibilities out there, right? So a lot of things that will eventually help you as the ball moves on to the right wing. Right, then they're putting together one more opportunity here. The KISS passes on the ball. Just that coordination is really good to see. I mean, if you can just coordinate in that manner, and there he goes. He's almost gone through the defense and will take the shot anytime. But the keeper collects the ball comfortably there. Maybe try to get the shot a little straighter. Maybe had he looked to maybe hit it in the top corner or the bottom corner. I think maybe the top corner would have been a better option on the either side. Would have made the finish look more easier, and more importantly, would have done the job. To be very honest, it would have helped them to secure yet another goal and get that lead moving forward. Because at this time, if you could see, they're all in it. You're going, and here he goes. Can he get the finish away? But pretty much that looks to be an offside, is it? Looks to be an offside. Yes. In fact, they've given the goal. They've given the goal there. They've given the goal. It's 5-0 at this point in time. Right then. That is really well done. Sprinting forward. Oh, this is a good set of play that they're going through. Because if they have to respond with something, if they have to give a good response, it is all it has to be through only scoring goals, or more importantly, creating opportunity rather. Have more shots on target. I mean, irrespective of whether the chances are being converted or not, put the opposition under pressure. That is a good clearance. That is a very good clearance by the goalkeeper. And generally, what I think is that goalkeepers, if they are gonna run forward, right? If they're gonna run forward, it is very important that they must have the clarity of what they're doing actually. So it is very important that they do it. As we have the whistle here, Right, then we're here after the water break. So just a correction, guys. As we were discussing, there was an offside, so the score stands at 4-0, 30 minutes into the game, and you have a massive, in fact, that one being the fifth goal, post the water break. Now the score stands at 5-0 after the goal has been scored, and we will start with the kickoff after the fifth goal, right? So now it's 5-0, guys. So prior to the break it was 4-0. So just to stand corrected for our audience, tries to keep it in line, but eventually that goes out for a throw in. So yeah, it should be the throw in of the Kishore Sporting Club. So yet again a throw in, as they push out for yet another counter attack onto the left wing. Just that pass having too much in it. Not the left wing unable to pick the ball in quick time. The defender on your screens. The defender on your screen is passing it on. Yes, they do, but that has eventually gone out for a throw in. There you go, yet again. So they're trying to get back the position. That is something that has improved after the drinks break, is what I personally feel. And then can he get the shot away? Passes it on. Passes it on back and forth to jersey number 18. He's held the ball really well, as the defense also has a huge role to play here. And I think just the possession of the ball, I mean, and at least until the first half, will do the job, because this, I think, what commitment and coordination they've shown in the initial 45 minutes has helped them to secure a very very huge lead, a lead of 5-0. That makes it very very difficult. So I mean, it's looking pretty much that, as we have discussed, they're looking to pass on the ball, just play with time, and that's all they have to do from here, is what I think. Oh, there you go, a good skill showcase there to have the position of the ball. So they're keeping it through the defenses so that if you can play with time at the end of the first half, maybe let's say that all KSs are thinking is that more than them scoring, right? They don't want the opposition to score before the first half. So that is something that will give a psychological edge to the KISS, and most importantly, I mean, the point is understood that yes, they are having a 5-0 lead no matter what, right? But despite that, if you're going to, as we were discussing, yet another counter attack in the meanwhile, but I do think that KISS are really looking strong here. Just the quality of football that we have witnessed in this tournament is amazing, as we can see a substitution being taken place. Jersey number 16 will be subbed out, and it will be jersey number 17 who will be in for the KISS. So jersey number 17, Kamu Murmu will go in, and it will be Dandu Soren who will be subbed out. Oh, that is well done. Puts it up. So there you go, and that should be another throw in. Oh, and another attempt for slight tackle over there, but that would eventually unable to be successful there. So, I mean, every team has that strategy, right? I think football at the end of the day is more of a game of coordination of sorts. And I also think that, even the greatest of the game, what they try to do is they try to keep it simple, right? I mean, if you can perform, if you can have, let's say that you're trying to have more skills on the ball, right? And more than having skills on the ball, it's about getting the passes right. As they have got one here, as you can see, they've got to the left wing, takes the shot, but eventually that is being really stopped well by the goalkeeper. Yet again, he goes for the shot, but just above the goal post. So that should be yet another goal kick, and they have the luxury of trying out these shots as well, because the score line at this point is when it's 5-0, you have all the luxury in the world to do that, and just try to boost your confidence. And now that should be a throw in. Anticipated just that winger to be on the right side, but eventually missing out on the pass onto the defense. Here they go. Passes it through. And they will get back the possession after a long time. Looks like, I think it's all been a matter of possession, and it's all been a matter of confidence. And especially, at this level of football, right? at the age of 13, 14. uh more than teams winning or losing, it's all about, oh, that is a very good interception, and the shot is on. And that is exactly what we were discussing, the point we were discussing. At this age, I mean, the third, at this level, or rather the under 15 level, right? All that you have, they have to understand that these footballers at this level is that it's very important that you get the basics right, because only those basics are the ones that will uh, help to help them to reach greater heights in the future. Let's say that you have the precision in passing at this age, right? At this particular age, if you can have the skill to possess the ball with you, or rather keep the ball with you, dribble through, uh, do the base right, that will give you a lot of confidence in taking those shots. For instance, a few minutes back we saw that shot being taken, right? And if you can have that confidence in taking those shots, why not? I think that is something that is very, very important. And just the exposure given to these players through these tournaments, and there you go, in the meanwhile, goes through, the cross is on, but just not the right man at the right place to take the ball. Eventually they'll get it back. Just the of awareness and exposure that these players get it through these tournaments. Huge credit to the Football Association of Odisha, FAO. Really a great awareness, and also they have the exposure and the light uh, to the next level, because if you're going to perform at this level, it's going to take you to greater heights. And also, I really feel that this is something that is very much helpful in building football in India. And as we can see here, first sign of attack from the Kishore Sports Club, but eventually the ball has been taken away, as we've seen that happen throughout the first half here, as we are in conclusion of the first half. It has all been a matter of possession, no doubting that. And just that coordination and the support, I think that's what makes a football club really successful. When you get the basics right, and most importantly, understand what they're doing at this level. Has been brilliant today. On the right wing is jersey number 11 from the KISS. Ramu Maji has been brilliant in the right wing. We've seen him, go run with those long balls that have come, and especially the. I think it's more about the percentage, right? Maybe let's say that 70% of the time, 7 out of 10 times, he's been able to pick those balls on the right wing and you know keep sprinting forward. And if you're going to have the deficiency, it's going to be really useful. And what these tournaments do is, to the players who can perform, eventually they can play at the next level. And also, as the northeastern and the other parts of India being blessed with so much of talent in football, taking this game to the next level, because football already being at the global level. There you go, an interception being picked up there. We'll move back to the defender. But that's a good dash coming forward, but eventually they've got back the ball. KISS, it's been the story of the day to this point. So here we go. The signal from the assistant referee. There will be 2 minutes of added time coming in the first half. Stoppage time of 2 minutes to be added on. So they're trying to do something here. They're trying to build the possession. I think just the precision is in passing as, and the most important thing, man marking. I think man marking is something that KISS have done really well. They've marked every single forward, right? So every single striker out there is me being marked by a defender. Man marking is such an important quality for a defender, and not only for a defender. I mean, if you're going to talk about man marking, right? A more it's a more important strategy with your planning. So they've done that really well, and that has reaped them a lot of dividends to this point, as we have just less than 1 minute in the conclusion of the first half, and they are doing it really well to this point. Plays it forward, does it really well. That is a stunner. That is an absolute stunner. Beautiful. Really well done. That eventually finds the right bottom corner of the net, and didn't really expect that as a goalkeeper. You really find, feel pity for him for that goal. There you go. That is the whistle, which will indicate the conclusion of the first half. And the first half, it has been KISS all the way from the first minute to the 45th minute and the extra time as well. It's 6-0 KISS at the conclusion of the first half, guys. It's been a really good half, and definitely the respective scorers doing it really well, and KISS having a dominant show. Right then, guys, it's 6-0 at the stroke of halftime, and we will get back shortly in the second half. Thank you. Thank you so much. So we're back with the second half as KISS have been back with a 6-0 lead. That is something that they have displayed in the first half. And most importantly, the Kishore Sports Club would have had a good discussion out there during the break. And have they found the whole loopholes here? As the ball moves on to the left wing, takes the shot, but that should be comfortable collection for the keeper, and he does well. Plays it back and takes the shot. Actually, it doesn't look like it has landed in. No, it has landed behind the goal post. Oh, there you go. Missed your set, but eventually the ball is out of danger. They will put it back and they will continue the play as well. KIS, I think what I've maintained is from the first minute is that they have been absolutely magnificent. I mean, with that first goal being the icing on the cake, and then two goals in real quick time. From then on, they've been unstoppable. Don't know what else would be a right adjective to describe, because yesterday as well, the game that we had covered, they won by 7-0. So there have been games like these. Teams have dominated completely, and especially this one being a semi-final. Just the amount of exposure and the composure to stay calm and do the right thing in a knockout game. I mean, that takes a lot of maturity, that takes a lot of courage, and they've done that really well here. Passes it back. They're just looking to hold the ball because that's a lot of confidence. Because if, and most importantly, I really feel a comeback is very difficult from this phase for the Kishore Sports Club, and will he put the cross through? No, takes the other route. Might take the shot here and takes the shot, but slightly wide of the post for a goal kick. That should be a substitution that will take place now. So a couple of substitutions, in fact, double substitutions taking place. Jersey number 19 will be in for the Kishore Sports Club, replacing jersey number 13. Right then, yet again, jersey number 4 will walk in, and it will be jersey number 9 as well walking in. For the Kishore Sports Club. Right, so it will be Subhankar who will walk in as jersey number 9, will replace Bipin Murmu. Oh, does well. They've had they've had good strings of play, but they haven't been consistent. I think that is the only issue with with the Kishore Sports Club. They're trying to do their best, but as we were discussing, at the end of the first half, that it's very important that you need to have the attacking skill set as well. But eventually, when you're gonna play with a lot of courage and confidence, things might change drastically. But I think what they would have discussed KISS at the halftime break, is that it's very simple. Have the possession of the ball and keep trying those opportunities, because you have had a brilliant first half, which has almost decided the result of the game, right? So in that regard, if you're gonna keep it simple, there you go. The shot wavered, and that should be number 7. Made it look so simple and easy. 7-0 at this point in time, and this lead is getting better and better with every moment. Just a small mistake had been committed by the goalkeeper, and all the striker had did placed it in the right spot with a shot. I think that is very important. Both, if you're gonna get a shot on target, right, just have to place the shot correctly, and most importantly, have the clarity on where you're gonna shoot the ball. I mean, uh, generally, what the experts say is that there are 4 spots, right? The top corner, the bottom corner, the top left corner, on both the directions. If you're gonna do that for the 4 spots, where if you place the ball, it's gonna get perfect. That's what exactly has happened with that 7th goal, and the league getting better and better. It's gonna give them a lot of confidence. There is no doubting that. When you look at games like these, you generally feel that, like, maybe staying in the shoes of the trailing side, what would be their mindset? I mean, I think it's a lot of panic that they've the panic mode that they are in, as far as Kishore Sports Club are concerned. But otherwise, what they can look to do is they can look to get back to their basics. That's what exactly we've spoken. And there you go, gets the ball. Has been a busy player on the right wing there. Tries to get the cross in, but eventually has been tackled. Or tried to have possession there, but eventually has been tackled. Just that coordination is at a different level altogether. That is well done, but that pass looked very uncertain. I think that is the difference between both these sides. That has been the difference. If you could see at this point, what had actually happened there was, they had got the possession of the ball, but you know I really think that they had have to be slightly patient and just not panic, because that has led to the ball, not going to the right winger, right? So that's what exactly happened there, and that's why they have found it very, very difficult to convert those opportunities. Jersey number 2 and 7 will walk in, replacing jersey number 18 and 11. So Papu Rajpingia and Karamraj Tudu will walk in as the subs. That's been played away. They're looking to sprint harder here, and they're both forward and defense. They've worked in tandem. That has done wonders for their side. And back to the defense. It is very, very important. I mean, that every footballer out there will understand. It is that the feet on the ball on your feet, just the time that you have the ball on your feet, the amount of time that you have, it'll generate a lot of confidence for you. There's no doubting that. Oh, that's been hit hard. The shot taken, but eventually that goes off target. In the 58th minute, 7-0 is the score line at this point in time. That is well played, really well played. Sprinting forward and pass it on. That is a good interception. They've done well. They've done well to capitalize on it. So can they create a chance here? Has been a day where a lot of chances haven't been created for the Kishore Sports Club. But eventually will get the deflection. The defender. Yet again, they will counter-attack once again, as we might have a one-on-one showdown here. No, the defense comes in the middle, but that looks to be offside, and that is declared by the referee as well, as we will have a continuation in play. That is well done, well done, and very important that from a very young age these players get to uh, observe the offside positions as well, because that would be really useful in creating the passes, and more importantly understanding the game, trying to judge the game. That will be really, really useful. Pass it yet again. Pushes it to the back, and they will have the clearance, but that is well taken, well taken. Yet again they're trying again and again to have the counter attack, because that has been something that has been missing throughout the day for Kishore Sports Club, at least to regain the confidence, right? At the end of the day, if you want to regain the confidence and take the positives from the game, and you need a few instances where you have to push forward, try to put the opposition on the back foot, right? That is something that is very, very important at the end of the day. And the man marking as well, we were discussing at the end of the first half, has been one of the key points of KISS. So what that has done is that it has put them straight back on the back foot, and they were able to concentrate more on their attack, which has been their strength. Sprints forward, does well. Onto the back. Personally, I feel that defense is an art in football generally. As we can see, will he take the shot? Takes a shot, but straight to the hands of the keeper. The keeper has had a really tough time today because he's had shots, so those have deviated a lot from him. Even if you take for instance the seventh goal that was coming through, right? The seventh goal that had come through. There you go, yet again another substitution. Jersey number 12 and jersey number 19 would be walking in, replacing 6 and 10 respectively. So it'll be Raghunath Soren and Jatya Hesa who will be going in as the subs, right? Who will be replacing the teammates. They've got these opportunities time and again, with those offsides being major. And what is one huge merit that I've seen of this tournament personally is that you know there haven't been a lot of fouls, and that is a throw in. The ball has gone out. Desperate attempt by the player to save, or rather stop the ball behind the line, but in the end has conceded a throw in. And yes, talking about what we were discussing, it is very important for a player to always have his game in a manner that it doesn't affect the opposition, right? Generally, when you have that kind of a game where your strength is, let's say, a slight tackle, right? You are a defender, or rather a midfielder for that matter, and you really try to have that slight tackle into picture, and you end up conceding fouls on a lot of occasions. I think that has been reduced in this tournament, right? And once again, they've tried to create their opportunity, but I think just that pressure stopping them from giving their best. I think Kishore Sports Club, just the ambience, just that knockout game pressure, right? but but the best thing about this is that they can learn from this. That is the huge benefit of these kind of tournaments, right? At a young age you get exposure, especially these games being telecast on YouTube. uh, you can go get back to the drawing room and just look at what has gone wrong for you. Look at those replays, look at specific moments, where maybe you've lost the ball, things you can work on. And personally, for every single player, they can have their they can understand the merits and demerits on what they have to work on their game, right? So these are a few things that has to be kept in mind. With that goal, they moved to 8-0. So been a perfect day, perfect knockout game. Will be a lot of, we give them a lot of confidence moving forward. Once again, a throw in conceded. As we can see the signal from the assistant referee, we have a throw in now for KISS. Sprinting forward, but then he eventually gets tackled. Oh, there you go. As simple as you like. Yet again, one more. Once more, they've found the back of the net. हेलो हाँ ब्रो अभी गोल था ना हाँ नहीं नहीं अभी तो 9-0 है ना स्कोर क्योंकि 7-0 दिख रहा है इसमें इसलिए पूछ रहा हूँ आपसे Right then, we're back after the water break. Right then, now things have been perfectly set. Beg your pardon. Now score stands at 9-0 is the score line at this point in time. So the massive lead of 9-0. It's still 18 minutes to go on the clock. Can they get the score to double digits? That is not something that you see often in football. That the lead goes to double digits. And comes in, but the keeper does well. Very, very aware out there. So there you go. Yet again, they are pushing the ball forward. Looks to take the shot, wisely pass it over, but that one turning out to be wayward, goes away from the goal post. Takes the shot, but straight to the keeper once again. So has been a very, very busy man, the goalkeeper. No doubting that, because that has been the kind of attack that they have taken today, right? So does well, and there you go. Can they get that consolation that we were talking about? At least for the sake of confidence, it's very, very important that they try to get that one or two goals. Maybe yes. I mean, at the end of the day, when you talk about this as a performance, right, for the Kishore Sports Club, they have a lot of things to go back and think about. But nevertheless, if you have to take those positives out of the game, it's very important that you have an analysis about it. Less than 2 minutes left in the clock as far as normal time is concerned. They'll pretty much look to have the possession and close the game out here. The KISS. The throw in is on. And can we see an interception here? But eventually the ball. Right, then they will look for the shot. In the end, they don't. Puts it forward. That is a good ball. That is a very good ball. That's been put through. Entry, the shot is off target. And we will have a goal kick. Last few seconds left in normal time. Have to wait and see if there's any extra time that is allocated. There is a long ball that goes through. But eventually it has been such a great performance. 10-0, that should give them a lot of confidence moving into the next game. He will go with oozing confidence whatsoever. Plays it forward. And the ball is back. And in fact, they failed to clear. And there is a shot that has been taken, but once again, a similar result has gone off target. There you go. That is the final whistle. And that will conclude what has been an absolutely dominant performance from the KISS 10-0. On how many days in a week do you get to see that score line? in a football game. Really well done. Top notch football being played, and they will qualify to the next round of the competition. Really well done. That is kudos to the KISS as they have won the game comfortably here 10-0. And definitely, I think Kishore Sporting Club will get back into the drawing board and have a lot of things to think about. Right then, guys. So that is the conclusion of the game 10-0 KISS at the end of the 90 minutes. Thank you, guys. It was a pleasure covering this game. So thank you so much. We will definitely get back in another game. Thank you. Thank you very much.